Good evening, non-existent viewers, is TVB, and I just got back from seeing Saw X, the 10th installment in the Saw franchise, and it's set in between the events of Saw 1 and Saw 2, and it follows John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, as he goes to Mexico for his cancer treatment, and then he gets wrapped up into this whole, this whole mess of the people who are supposed to treat him are, they're actually just, scamming him and conning him, but they make the fatal mistake. They're messing with Jigsaw here, so he puts him in traps, and a whole lot of Saw goodness goes down from there. This is day 3 of my 31 days of horror series that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna review one horror film per day leading up to Halloween this October. And my last two videos, I reviewed Saw 1 and Saw 2 last night and the night before. I put spoilers in those videos because those are old films from the 2000s. But don't worry, this review is spoiler free. Classic movie reviews, I'm gonna do spoilers, but with films that were just released, like Saw X, don't worry, you're totally good here. There are no spoilers. And you don't really, and I've only seen my last night, the night before when I watched the first two Saw movies on Hulu to review them for you guys for Spooktober. That was actually my very first time watching either Saw films. I still haven't seen Saws 3 through 9, or should I say 3 through Spiral. That was the one that came out 2.5 years ago with Chris Rock. So I haven't seen any of those. Saw X honestly made me tempted to just make the 1/3 of this whole 31 days of horror series just the whole Saw franchise, because they're all on Hulu, but it's nah, for diversity's sake, I want to include a lot of other horror classics too, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe next year if I have the time for this challenge again, I'll do that. Just go through all the Saw films. But yeah, you don't really, this is the midquel between Saw 1 and Saw 2, and I love how John Kramer is he's his own character. He's definitely the lead, and the film is mostly told from his perspective, as well as Amanda's. You guys might remember her from the first two Saw films. Yeah, they're set they're multiple years younger than they were later in the Saw franchise. And I thought they were the best part of the entire film, because they're not even the most despicable characters in the entire film. The traps, the puzzles, the torture, the gore was very on point. I was very much on the edge of my seat and be oh man, it's going there. Oh no, the Saw movies are doing it again. They're making me squeamish and wanting to turn away from the screen and not have to look at the details. But no, I gotta look at the details. A car crash, when you see a car wreck, it's I know I shouldn't be watching this, but I have to see it to believe it. And that's what the Saw films are like. It's very gory and it's very intense, and and nobody's really the hero or the villain per se. Some characters are more scumbaggish than others. And yeah, this film did an excellent job at making me ask who the real bad guy was, and I love it when films, especially horror films, make me do that. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen Saw X yet, I would recommend giving it a shot, especially if you're a fan of the Saw movies. If you're not really a fan of Saw movies, it might not win you over, but if you definitely have seen the first two Saw films, I would suggest giving Saw X a shot. I will give it a 7 out of 9 stars. It is a really likable film. Alright, so for those of you who have watched all the Saw movies, please let me know which Saw movie is your favorite and which Saw movie is your least favorite in the comments down below, because I would love to hear your 2 cents on that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, this is the 3 days down, and we got 28 more to go. I'm very excited for this Spooktober. My birthday is on Thursday, and my YouTube channel's 10th anniversary is on Saturday. Got a lot of exciting plans for this fall, and I hope you guys do as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice night. Stay beastly.